Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a video of tie-dyeing a sweater and sweatpants. So it's gonna be like a set. I've been seeing people do this and I really wanted to buy one, so I just thought maybe like it's better to just make my own, especially with the coronavirus and everything. This is the tie-dye that I'm gonna use. This is gonna be like my first time trying to do like the pattern that I want, where it's like all splotchy everywhere. And yeah, I've done tie-dye, like spiral tie-dyes and stuff like that. I don't really know how to do the splotchy one, but I was just looking up on Google patterns that I could follow. So I'm gonna try that out. So I brought all my supplies outside. Oops, sorry, you couldn't see me. But this is like one of our, we had like a pack of tie-dye. This is red tie-dye, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna empty it so that I could squirt it onto my shirt. This is what I'm gonna use to make like the mixture, because I don't want two different colors. I got everything from Amazon, by the way, but I have this sweater. It's a hoodie actually, and I tried to find the cheapest one, but I'll link everything down below. It was kind of hard to find everything on Amazon because I feel like everyone's doing tie-dyes now. And I'm gonna open the package for the pants. I haven't even looked at them, so hopefully they are the right size. Okay, yes. Oh yeah, everything was sold out, so I had to end up getting a kid size for the pants. And I got an extra large, but it seems to fit. My legs are short. I'm like 5'2" and a half. But yeah. They're just a softy extra large boys pants. I'm gonna make the mixture right now and then we'll see how it goes. So I just found out that we don't even have enough rubber bands. I thought for some reason that we used to have so many. We only have 3 rubber bands. It's so Asian, but my mom like cut up rubber gloves, and these are like, I guess we could use these as rubber bands because I don't have any more. So make sure you have rubber bands. Right now I'm gonna start making the mixture with this tie-dye. I should have just gotten like the kit where it's already wet, I think, or I don't know. But anyways, it doesn't say how much to like water to put, so I'm just gonna pour some in first and then pour water in it. I'm gonna pour some in here. For now, I'm just gonna add like a very little amount, and then you have to add hot water. This is what the color looks like right now. I don't know. I'm gonna do like a test patch, but I don't know if I need to make it lighter. I found the goods. So we actually did have the leftover rubber bands. But make sure you have gloves because I already like got.
You don't want it to touch it.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour this in. I'm gonna try it on like a paper towel to see how light the color is. I think it might be a little too light. So I'm gonna start adding the rubber bands to my shirt. So this is my sweatshirt. I'm gonna respray because it's getting kind of dry. Hot. And I'm gonna start. Can we do? Ooh, okay, that's. This is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna pour some more dye in. Oh crap.
I don't know where the other one is though.
It got hot, so I had to take off my sweater. I'm gonna start the pants now. I'm gonna do leg by leg, and I've just been like scrunching it. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I finished. I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't know if I did too much. I was scared that I was gonna do too little, but hopefully this is good enough. So I just finished dyeing the sweatpants and sweatshirt or hoodie. I think you're supposed to leave it in for a day, so I'm gonna leave it in the bag for a day and then wash it out tomorrow morning or something like that, and I'll show you guys what it ended up looking like. Sorry for the background noise, the grass cutters. Yeah, so I will show you guys the results later. So it is the next day. I have the tie-dye. One of them is my sister's shirt, but I'm gonna rinse it out in the bathtub and then wash it after, because just in case there's some extra dye in it. I wanted to show you guys what the tie-dye turned out looking like. It looks so cute. Honestly though, I probably could have added more color. Like this part seems so blank. I'll just see what it looks like when I put it on, and then if I think I need to add more, then I might end up adding more. I just love the color. I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I just put the color everywhere. I probably could have had more, but I made sure to get like the hood part. Yeah, and then I wanted to show you guys what my sister's turned out, because she did a different technique where I'll insert a clip of how she did hers, and this is what it looks like. But this is not that bad. She didn't really have a sweatsuit, but she wanted to do something white. So it looks kind of cute though. It got lighter as I washed it, and it'll probably get lighter every time I wash it. I'm gonna try it on and show you guys what it looks like. I think I could have added more pink, because there's like a lot of white spots. I'll show you guys in the mirror what it looks like. So this is how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe this will inspire you to try it out yourself. I know it's not perfect. I don't know if I'm gonna add more or not, but maybe. Yeah, I feel like it was very stress relieving doing the actual tie-dye, and then just seeing the result looking good, you know, just makes you feel a little bit better during this quarantine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and subscribe if you aren't, and I'll see you guys in my next video.